Well, hello everybody. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with a special live weather update from Saturday. Well, big news story of the day, not the weather. The royal wedding just happened, and that has been the focus of the news station so far. But there is some weather that we have to talk about too. Hello, Delvin. What is with 43110? You keep saying that every live stream I do. I don't know what that means. But thank you for joining. So I'm just pulling up a couple of things here. We're not going to talk too long, just because rain is rain, just about how long it is. Not just the Capital District, Raymond. Everywhere. Everywhere, at least in the Northeast, it looks like. So, here, let me see if I get some radar up. Did either of you guys watch the royal wedding? Or anybody watching? Did they watch the royal wedding itself? That was all we were watching at the news station. Ooh, let me get some looping radar. That might help. All right. So here. Quite a bit of rain all through the area. Not my interest either, but there was nothing else to watch. And I was up at 4 a.m. I was here at 4 a.m. I was up at 2 a.m. So I was watching the live coverage starting at 4 a.m. So quite a bit of rain. And there's some spots in here. Yellows, those little yellows going through Pennsylvania, approaching the Capital District. And yes, Raymond, this is flooding rain. Even going down here into South New Jersey. Nothing really too much on Long Island at the moment. Maybe a little bit in western Connecticut, but all this rain's going to be coming through. And this is something that could cause some flooding. Let's try to readjust my grip on this. There we go. So, with the National Weather Service, there's nothing official just yet. Let me refresh to show you the latest. No watches, no warnings, no advisories. There is the hazardous weather outlook, which is not a weather alert. This is just more of a discussion. So here, on day 1, there's a slight chance, or I think this should say 4. Ooh, I think I caught a typo on their page. There is a slight chance 4 isolated thunderstorms later this afternoon. So there's a little typo on the National Weather Service page. Even there, everybody makes mistakes here and there. This afternoon tonight, locally heavy rainfall which could produce ponding of water on roadways. So that ponding, that's something that you gotta keep in mind too, just because even though it's not a soaking all-day rain, if you have some little bouts of heavy rain, and with the ground the way it is right now, that may not get absorbed right away, and it may sit there, especially if you're in urban areas. Any urban environments may be seeing a bit more flooding than rural environments, because water does not absorb very easily, if any at all, through pavement and concrete. So, you're kind of on the right track there, Raymond. This is a stationary front at the moment. And that's why the rain's pretty much steady right now. As the stationary front starts to push north, which it will this afternoon, that's going to become a warm front. The cold front, that's going to be coming tomorrow. And that's why I just want to show you, not all the forecast models, but I just want to show you a couple. So the two we're going to look at this morning, the GFS and the NAM. good old Tropical Tidbits website here. Alright, I got this on. It's a little bit of a small screen I'm on right now, but let's show you. So, pretty steady rain. Nothing really too much. Then it becomes a bit more scattered overnight. Even going into tomorrow morning, a little bit scattered, but tomorrow afternoon. Going into tomorrow evening, right? This little arm right here. That little arm is the trailing edge of the cold front. And with that trailing edge of the cold front for tomorrow, there could be some isolated or pop-up thunderstorms. So that's the GFS. Let's take a look at the NAM. So the NAM shows pretty steady. Then it becomes a bit more scattered later in the afternoon, going into the overnight hours. Very scattered. And here, right, I twitched a little bit there. That little trailing arm right here. That's in the late afternoon on Sunday, and that looks like it's going to be the cold front coming through, which again could trigger some thunderstorms. But after that, high pressure moves in a little bit, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty dry day for Monday. Not the strongest high pressure, so we may get some clouds through the area, but it's going to be dry, it's going to be mild, even a little bit warm in the mid to upper 70s there. Going back to the GFS, that's Monday's picture as well. Looks to be pretty dry. And then going into Tuesday, the showers return. NAM doesn't go out that far, but as far as the GFS, let's see how far out it goes. It goes through Tuesday. So again, some more showers on Tuesday. I think these showers are going to linger a little bit into Wednesday. Yes, there's another series of fronts for Tuesday and Wednesday. That's exactly what we're talking about right now. So that's the picture pretty much for Tuesday, showers, Wednesday lingering a little bit into the morning hours, but then it starts clearing out later in the day on Wednesday. Dry Thursday, very strong high pressure coming in. There's 1023 millibars, so decently strong or pretty strong high pressure. That keeps us dry for Thursday and Friday. And here comes Saturday. Saturday looks dry. The isobars get a little bit close here, so maybe a little bit breezy going to the start of next weekend. And then that high is still ever so slightly in control, so it's keeping these showers pretty much at bay away from the tri-state area. Not so much in the Capital District area, so you may be getting some showers, Raymond. And that's as far out as I want to go with the GFS. What do you mean by a B high pressure? I'm not sure what you mean by B high. High pressure, essentially. Oh, Bermuda. I thought you meant like there's an A type high and a B type high, which there is no such thing as that. Bermuda high. No, this is not the Bermuda high. The Bermuda high, or the subtropical high, stays stationary in the ocean. It doesn't come from the west. So the Bermuda high, it's not the Bermuda. There's not a type of high called Bermuda high. The Bermuda high is just there. It just always stays there. It's always persistent, always in the Atlantic Ocean. That doesn't move. Well, it moves a little bit around here and there, but it doesn't happen and come on land and come from west to east. These highs are not Bermuda highs. There is just one Bermuda high, and it's in the Atlantic Ocean. So that was pretty much the little bit of a live stream I wanted to do. So coming up in about 10 minutes. Yeah, so I wanted to keep it fairly short, right around 10 minutes there. Tomorrow, my schedule is going to become a little bit more steady with the uploads and even the podcasts. So usually Sundays, I kind of reserve that as my off days. Then Monday, probably it seems like it's regular uploads on Monday, maybe. And Tuesday definitely looks like it's going to be the regular day now for the weather podcast, not Wednesday anymore. Wednesday, I don't have time to upload a video because I go from work straight to work. So I have the live stream that I do. And if anybody wants to join in on that live stream, it's on a Twitch. It's on a channel called Be Terrific on Twitch. Those are Wednesdays at about 5 p.m. and I go for a couple of hours till about 7 p.m., sometimes a little bit earlier. We all talk about climate change. I have a climate change playlist on my YouTube channel, but a bit more of a regular show that I've started called Climate Matters. We talk about how different things can affect climate change, and we have that Wednesday evenings. Then that's the certain things I'm trying to get is this regular upload schedule for you guys. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for joining. Anthony, unfortunately, this is pretty much the tail end of this, but overall, just a little recap. It's a rainy day in the Northeast. It's gonna be that way today. Gonna be that way, starting to clear up a little bit tonight, but then going into tomorrow, a bit more scattered showers, and in the afternoon, in the evening, that could be some thunderstorms. Nothing like we saw on last Tuesday, but some little garden variety thunderstorms. So that pretty much wraps up this little live stream here. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. If you want to get more weather updates, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that little subscribe button below and a little bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I upload a video or I go live like this. And everybody that did subscribe, thank you. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so I'm trying to get more subscribers because then I can change the URL for the YouTube channel to something a little bit easier. Essentially, the URL I'm using for my YouTube channel now is my old high school one. So I want to have a more professional one to match my other social media accounts. I want it to be youtube.com/weathermanap. That's the one I'm trying to get because that's my Facebook, that's my Twitter, and that's my Instagram is weathermanap. So, have a great day, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one.